Je peux vous le rendre, Seigneur.
I've lived in two houses for most of my years. My dad's grandparents' house and my mom's grandparents' house. I lived in an urban area in San Nicolas near Lawag, a major city in the north, and Bagut, a rural town. In San Nicolas, there had been hundreds of stores in the public market. For almost every day in my life, I bought a cheap toy for a few pesos every day. My mom also helped me with whatever I was doing, like blowing my nose, wiping my face, etc. It made me pretty spoiled and dependent. I would whine if I didn't get a toy. I would have also wanted this and wanted that. I remember every day that my mom would lecture me about how to be polite, be nice, and be generous. I also remember running away and crying at the end. In my mom's grandparents' house, it was different. There was natural, the rice was growing. It's a shame I took it for granted. I always hid inside, playing on my tablet, playing cards, watching TV. There weren't many people that lived there. Some days I remember making a friend, playing with them most of the summer. It was a quaint lifestyle. I grew out of my attitude and became a better kid. But once I grew out of it, when I was 7, we moved to Canada. My attitude had some reminiscence in me by that point. I lived in a cousin's house in Millwoods for a year, moved to an apartment in Weber Greens for another, and then lived in a house in the Hamptons to this day. I had many contacts in the past, many in the Philippines. In one of the schools where I lived, they knew what I had to improve on straight from the get-go. I remember from years ago when they called me talkative. Although my teacher was pretty calm about it, my mom, she bothered me with it from weeks on end. My grandparents were kind to me, letting me sleep in their room whenever I was making a fuss with my parents. They always took care of me, as did my parents. I participated in school talent shows for a few years, but dropped off last minute. I remember signing up to speak in front of a whole school in a plaza years ago. My parents helped me prepare and memorize a multi-page script. My dad was studying in London as a nurse for several years. He came back home when I was 4. At the same year, at the year of 2012, then and there, I got a tablet as a Christmas present. This revolutionized my life. I had my own personal entertainment system at my disposal. Instead of waiting for the TV to be free, I had free entertainment in the palm of my hands. My grandparents had a Windows XP computer where I dabbled watching on YouTube. I could see what was happening on the other side of the world. East, west, north, south, all information available to me. I had an aunt in her early 20s, going to college back then. She knew how to pirate movies. She got the SpongeBob movie, Maleficent, Frozen. She might as well be raiding ports with her fellow comrades. But I learned from her that if she could get movies, maybe I can get Minecraft. Lo and behold, I did it. It was technically stealing, so I was on the edge every time I used the game. In Minecraft, I started to get creative. I made patterns, houses, contraptions, all in the spirit of the game. Over the course of my years, I've learned that crying goes nowhere. Patience is key. Be determined. Learn proper etiquette. Prioritize the well-being of your future first. Think ahead. Have a backup plan to fall on. Innocent until proven guilty. Practice. And once I got that down, and much more down the road of life is like a game of chess. Once you made the right choices, the right moves, waiting for life to give you an opportunity, I could finally say, checkmate. This video has music that's more dramatic than it should be. Couldn't find the music that would fit the film. this slow video. I wanted to try something new. For all it's worth, it doesn't shine a hue. I don't know what I do, but I do.
The life of a ladybug. It's pretty slow, they're not very smart, they fly around a lot and they enjoy relaxing in trees. This is a documentary of a life of a ladybug. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Aldridge, why are we doing this?
I don't know. Just gonna keep slaughtering on like what you kill like buffalo horses.
And the queen, unofficially.
Technically yes, but no, because this is no video.
You've outbested me.